The Lui Diaz Podcast.
It is. Oh, we got the sign. Everything's good.
Charged up.
That's recording. That is definitely recording.
Woo!
That's better. Thanks for the coffee, bro. And
You're
thanks
right.
for coming back.
I actually thought it was, I was like, did I miss it? And I checked my calendar and it was like, no, it's this Saturday. I was like, thank God. I thought it was
'cause
last.
I initially told you the 3rd,
Yeah, okay. I was
but
like,
then we changed it to the 10th.
correct.
So, yeah.
That's okay. Thank God.
Yeah, because the first time we caught up, I was just really hungover. And not that there was anything wrong with that chat, but I was like, is that how I want to leave it?
No.
You know what I mean? Like just a little unsure
Yeah.
of whether I just wasn't making any sense at all. Is that how I want to leave this? And I was like, Johnno will be fine to come back.
Yeah. Now you got loads of material to like do stuff. Or you just start again.
No, I just
Delete
deleted
it.
I just deleted the old one. You know why? Because I never want to be tempted to go back through it. Like once we've made the decision that we're going to re-record, I don't want to have to go through. Like I don't want to try and go through any of that old stuff.
Yeah.
I got to cut and run from that, from everything I said in that episode.
Okay. We'll start again.
Something smells weird. Can you smell that?
Like
I'm
a
just
burning?
making sure that something on my end isn't catching fire.
I don't think
It's not me.
it's you.
Yeah, okay.
I can't see any smoke.
You know what I mean?
You having a stroke?
Hot stuff over here. So that's it. So that's the reason you're back, and thanks for coming back.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Thanks for having
it.
me.
And also thanks to my audience for coming back. I don't even know if you can see me. This is weird. I'm using a new camera. Thanks to my audience for coming back. I've got 245 subscribers now on
Tube?
You do the tube. Yep, the tube.
What's vibrating?
And that's a convenient place to have something vibrate, just saying. And I just appreciate every single person that's on this journey that's decided to come along, tag along, hitch a ride for a little while if you're here, or if you just love it and you want to keep paying attention and watching my guests and us chat shit. We record in the Hosier Lane, for those of you that aren't familiar. We're in the middle of Melbourne City.
Yep. Beautiful.
And there's this fancy little laneway here that's dedicated to the arts.
Yeah,
so
it is.
It's legal. It's generally illegal to spray paint around Melbourne, but this laneway, it's been made legal. So that's why you see all of the artwork around us. And today I've got Johnno Smallman, or Johnno.
Just Johnno.
Just Johnno. I like to use
chatting.
people's official
I know,
names.
I know you do. Make it official.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like to
thank
make
you.
it official.
That's
but,
okay.
But also, if ASIO's ever kind of needs to look you up, it'll just make it easier for them. You know, if the CIA are ever after you,
I just passed my check for children or whatever it is.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had to do. A couple of months ago, I had to do one for another media publication
Yep.
that I
You passed.
that I work on.
Yep.
And I did pass with flying colours.
Yep. They obviously didn't see all the baby oil. In
No,
it.
that's something else. Yeah, I didn't dare. Oh my God. So no, I'm verified. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. So
For children, but for other people, I just murder them and bury them in the garden. I'm joking.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I'm joking.
Luckily, you like children. Your fetish is actually killing adults. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Like children, as in I can stand them, not as in I'm into them.
Yeah.
Let's not go there.
I can tolerate them. Yeah.
Yeah, I can tolerate them. I love my niece, but I can't really tolerate many other children.
Yeah, that's interesting because I became a dad once, and I remember that period of becoming a dad, like totally sort of falling in love with my baby
Yeah.
and being really smitten with her.
Aw.
And just thinking how cute she was.
Well,
And I thought that would somewhat profoundly alter me on the inside and somehow give me a general love for all children.
But it doesn't.
No.
No, it doesn't. My sister loves kids. She's like, oh, she gets all cute, like whatever she wants to start. Broody, is it? I think. But I'm not. If they're not anything related to me, I'm like,
They get clucky.
yeah, it's cute, but no.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
Because yours is grown up,
Yeah, she's grown up.
like a teenager, or
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
That's the only one you know of.
No. There's been some close calls, but nothing that ended up taking place or whatever you call it, or coming into birth.
Oh, thank God you finished that sentence. Oh dear, I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. I love this. I do. I really do. Like, I just think this is fabulous.
I
Go on,
gotta
tell
ask
me.
those guys to just keep it down a bit. I'm just kidding.
Do you want me to?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
I'll sort them out.
fucking with you.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, go on. Sorry, go
Can
on.
you shut up?
Go on, go on. No, these guys, we won't be able to hear them.
No, we can't. I can. Now I can hear. Now I know they're there. I can hear them.
Yeah, I'm so sensitive today. I'm so I'm just hearing things
You're
that
like
I don't think I
Daredevil.
know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
You're over, like your senses are like
Yeah.
over heightened.
yeah, they are. I
Yeah.
could have some superhero power today. I hear things really well,
Yeah.
but I
Don't
won't
see
be
'em.
able to move the way out of a tram on time.
Did you get the tram in?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, I did.
Did
Yeah,
you?
from my office. Yeah, from my
Oh, because you park at your office.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I keep my equipment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ding. This is so Melbourne. I love it. You can hear the ding of the tram.
Ding.
We're in Hosier Lane.
Yep.
And we've got all these wonderful people on a Saturday morning.
And there's an artist right there painting right in front of us.
It's a self-portrait. It's not really.
Yeah, the hollow eyes.
I think it's going to be like some sort of evil elf.
It looks cool. I like what she's doing. I wish she did something in here. I don't really like what's going on in this little booth at the moment. Not because I don't appreciate art and writing of all sorts, but just because it's a bit on the dark side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Temple wrote my name in here too many times, and I told him off for it yesterday. I was like, "Dude, stop writing my name in the booth. Like, I don't want it in there. I don't appreciate it. I just wanted my name up there, just for fun, for a bit." It's on the other side.
On the
Yeah,
other
it's
side.
the other
Who's
side.
that person inside? I have no idea.
I don't know, but I feel like I want to stash something here. Like I want to stash like a secret, like an Easter egg.
Yeah.
I want to keep some kind of like permanent camera here, recording.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or you could
see
do
what
like
happens in this booth.
No, because it gets spray painted over. You just like a QR code of something. I don't know, something that takes someone somewhere or keeps them interested. Or you know,
My
just
OnlyFans.
Yeah. Correct.
OF.
I know.
Yeah, that's dangerous because there's a lot of kids that come through here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, no, you don't want to do that.
You were talking about kids though. You were talking
Yeah.
about you were about to say something before I interrupted you.
Oh, God knows. I digress. Remember, like I just go down
Yeah,
different
so do
paths.
I.
I'm like,
Yeah. I like that. I want that out of this entire chat. I want
Great.
this entire chat to be a digression.
of life.
I
Just past a couple of hours, just chatting down the laneway. I love it.
We need that.
We do.
We need more of that in our lives.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing about this podcast is that it's not really a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a. What would you say it was?
It's just
I
two.
don't wanna
It's
label
just
your
two people
podcast.
chatting.
Yeah.
It's just a chinwag.
It's conversations.
It's a recorded chinwag.
Yeah. That's what I said to someone the other day. I was like, I'm going back to record this podcast due to technical difficulties on the first time. And they were like, oh, what's it about? I was like, well, it's just conversations with people, like creative people, people with like, you know, that have had interesting lives. It's just a chat. Bite an insert bite of cookie. You said cookie, right? You
Yeah.
said just grab a cookie. Okay, good. There was one with some weird flour, and I was like, no, just like an ordinary cookie would
Yeah.
be good.
Delicious.
So,
Sorry,
yeah.
by the way, choc chip
It's a good
cookie.
choc chip cookie.
Oh, thank you for that.
That's okay. Keep your sugars up.
Yeah. And what did they say? What did they say?
About the flour, the cookie, or the person.
Yeah, the person.
Oh,
when you
well, I was
said it
talking about
just a
the-
chat. Did they find that hard to grasp?
No, because some people have themes, right? And I was like, no, it's not. It's not a themed podcast. It's just really. What's really interesting is the location, and the vibe of it.
The host is a dick.
It's not a dick.
But the location.
The host is not a dick. No, it's the location, the vibe, and the host. Obviously, the host with the most. And it's just very different, and that's why people should support this. It's you know, you've got a creative streak, and this
Yes,
is
I do.
this is a creative outlet for you, and just chatting, and you've set it up really nice. It's lovely, and it's really engaging and interactive, and I loved it. And that's why I'm here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
It's nice. It's nice to hear those words. See? It's not
See?
just me saying all that.
People.
Other people say it too.
God's sake.
You look good today, by the way. I like
Thank
your
you.
style.
Oh, thanks. I
Should you
literally
comment
rolled out and I was like, fuck, it's freezing. And I was like, I'm not doing my hair because then I'm going somewhere else to record my own show, podcast.
that's right. You
We
do that on
pre-record.
Saturdays. Yeah.
And then on Tuesday, we're going live. But anyway, because it's a radio thing.
Yep.
But we like to pre-record so we can just get out of the way. I'm like, I'm not really seeing anyone. I'm seeing Louis, but it's fine. Last time I wore a baseball cap and I had my sunnies on.
We had shorts on.
We had shorts
I
on.
posted that picture the other day. You saw it? Did you see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because did I comment on it?
I was
haven't
like,
dogged anything.
shit.
Yeah, it was boiling.
Was it?
I was dripping.
Oh, we were.
I get really hot anyway.
Yeah, me too.
And it was like, fuck. And it's nice that there's some shade down here, but because it's a bit shady in a laneway when it's cold, it's
cold.
So I was like, I'll just put my hoodie on. I don't need a big jacket. I'll just put a body warmer on, and I'll just chuck it in. But I had a bit of the thing that was vibrating was my diabetic pump, and I've started this new sensor.
Your what pump?
My diabetic.
Sorry.
I'm not my penis pump. Don't need one of those. No, I'm joking. Maybe I do. So anyway, my sensor fell off last night, which basically tells me what my blood sugar is doing. I'm like, I've just started the new one.
Hey, should you be having cookies?
Yeah, I can. Like that's the whole point of diabetes. Now you can eat what you want because I've got insulin going into me.
Right.
So I don't have to in a pump. I don't mean to have to get my pen out and start jabbing. It's just I just tell it what I'm doing and it's already doing it.
Oh crap!
So anyway, it fell off last night, and I've only had it on 2 days, and I'm like, for fuck's sake! And it talks to my phone and everything, which is great. But I'm allergic to the adhesive patch that goes over it, and I come out in big welts, and I forgot, and I put it on last night, and it was like it was burning, and then I knocked it, and it fell off, and I was like, thank God, and it's healed a bit now overnight. So I had to go and get a new one this morning. I'm in the car park at their local shopping centre, I had my hoodie up, my arm out, trying to staple this sensor to me, because you essentially staple it to your skin in the car. So otherwise I would have been here a little bit more earlier. But
no. I tell people to come late.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I fucking wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Come at 1 o'clock.
You don't read the email.
I did. I glossed over the email. That'd be the
It
same
just
as
says
before.
come 8. It says don't be early.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm always early.
Yeah.
Unless there's something
that's why
happened.
I say it in the email.
Oh, shit.
But then, people don't read it. But the reason I want people not to be early is because usually, like my timing varies, but I make sure I'm set up by time to rock and roll.
Yeah.
But like if they're half an hour early when I'm setting up and they're standing around talking to me.
I wouldn't do that.
Like the last thing I want to do is tell my guests to fuck off before I've had my coffee.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Before I've had my coffee and while I'm trying to set it. No, I'm not that rude, please. But I
get what you're saying. You don't want people like loitering.
Yeah, like I'm like trying to plug things into the right plugs.
Yeah.
I've got, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I mean, you can't see it at home.
There's a lot.
But here, and it looks clean. Like it's a nice setup.
It's a beautiful setup.
But it looks clean and nice because like I've designed it that way. And certain things need to plug in certain places, and I've got to make sure that everything looks right, before it goes. And so when someone there is there like, oh, hey, I've been wanting to meet you for so long. I'm just like, I've got to screw that a bit tighter. That needs to lift up. Yeah, me too. I can't, yep.
Carry on.
Great.
Let's not get into the conversation now. We're doing a whole 2-hour interview. Yeah, like
pretty much.
Just wait for a minute.
You know what I mean?
I was on time because it was nearly 11 o'clock when I got here.
You were perfect.
Yeah.
You were perfect.
And we went and got coffee. So we had a bit more elbow room.
Yeah.
But hi. If it was like an airport, like I was going on holidays, I'd be there like hours before.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I have to be.
Me too. Because you don't want to miss the thing.
No, and I also get patted down, which I really love.
Well, you're lucky you made it on time because this little booth was going to take off.
What?
Well, if you didn't come by 11, this little booth area just would have taken off.
No way.
Yeah, we would have gone.
Oh.
Just like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with the
what's
elevator.
in that coffee? I was just like, what? Oh, I get it. Right. Okay. Yeah.
God, Johnno,
Can it
no
just?
guest. No guest.
Let's just go. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Let's get up into the sky.
You
It's
know,
actually
like
quite
Charlie, like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Love it. Yeah. I was in that show when I was a kid.
Are you kidding?
On stage. Yeah. It was one of my first
Wow.
paid shows. Yep.
You got paid?
Yeah. I was
Who were
professional.
you?
But
Who
the
did
theatre.
you play?
Oh, various. I was it was a proper like there was adults playing these young adults and adults playing the characters.
No, that's not right. That's not right.
Well, they do. They look younger than they are. So it's like the movies, like they're playing like a 16-year-old, but they're really 22 or something like that. So that kind of thing.
And then they
We
also
played-
had basketballers playing the Oompa Loompas.
Yeah. That would be freaking weird. Just turn it on its head.
Yeah.
Just like the Oompa Loompas are actually 7 times bigger than in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And Charlie is known to be called Charlie because he does coke.
Yeah, exactly. He's rich.
It's just, he's super rich and he hates chocolate. He's diabetic. That would be so good.
Someone needs to write that.
I'm going to write a parody or something like just something.
Yeah.
Because that's my kind of sense of humor.
And Grandpa Joe is
Grandma
a
Joanne, I
retired
don't know.
ex-con.
Yeah. Shaved head.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
been done for
jailhouse tabs.
Yeah, he's been done for some really naughty things. Like I can't really say because I don't want to go down that route.
Yeah.
Especially when there's one coming past right now.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, I was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory back in Birmingham in the UK. One of my first shows. I think it was just like Oompa Loompas and things like that we played. I was probably only about 10 or 11.
Oompa Loompas, yeah.
Yeah, but
you played an Oompa Loompa.
I think, and there was other parts in the show.
Do you remember the song?
Yeah, the Oompa. Yeah. Oompa Loompa. Dee-dee-dee-doo. I've got the perfect puzzle for you. Yeah, no. And then, I was paid, but I don't really remember because my parents were like, they would take me and I'd get dropped off to rehearsal and then go to the show, do 2 shows a day or whatever. So I was taken out of school.
Yeah, right.
So it's probably like, it's like what the kids do these days. If they're in a musical or a show, they're chaperoned. They have chaperones as well. Chaperones.
Sounds French words make it.
Chaperon.
Yeah, when we take French words and use them in English, it just sounds way fancier than what it actually is.
And they just use it every day.
Yeah.
Probably not.
They
They don't
use
even
it every
chaperone, but
day.
they'd be like, hey,
Like we couldn't invent an English word for that thing.
carer,
So yeah,
assistant,
yeah, minder.
babysitter, minder.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't sound chaperone.
It
Like I haven't said that. For
eloquent.
ages. It's eloquent.
yeah,
Yeah. It is. Oh, we're getting a bit of a crowd come through now.
yeah.
Hello.
She looks good in that red cardi. I don't know what it is about it. It just looks
Just
soft.
red's
and
good, isn't
fleecy.
it? It looks really warm.
Yeah, I want to stroke it.
Oh, so cars can come down here.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when the drivers
She,
are actually going. No, people come and drop stuff off at
do
the
they?
living room. Yeah,
because she looks like she took a wrong turn.
she does, but most of the time it's vans
Okay.
or Coles trucks, and they're
Yeah.
dropping things off at the living room or whatever.
Do you know what? I should not have had that coffee with that sort of almond milking because that's playing havoc now with my stomach. I'm
Is
just
it?
going myself here. Yeah, just. No, it's okay. It's gone.
If you if you need to, take a little.
I've already done it.
Oh, you have?
Joking, I'm not.
That's that smell.
No, it's not me. That's not a burning smell.
Right.
Moving on.
So what are we doing back here again?
I don't know.
So this episode's going to be released around July.
Great.
July
Winter time.
2025. Yep.
July 2027. You've got a backlog. Oh shit. Okay, no, that's cool.
2027. No, my backlog's not that big, but it is growing.
Yeah.
So I really messed up March. Actually, I messed up. I think I did 3 recordings in March in the end, which was a huge fail. Like I just hadn't planned properly,
Yeah.
and I fucked up 2 of them, including this one.
Oh no way.
Yeah, you want to know what I did with the other
What's
one?
the other one?
Oh man, so bad. All right, here.
Go on.
Alex Main, absolute legend, really good guy. We had a damn good chat, right? Half hour in, I hadn't pressed record here.
Oh no, is it definitely on now?
Yeah, it's definitely on now.
Oh my god.
But see, here's the thing. I know I did press it that time,
Yeah.
except it didn't obviously press properly or something. You know when you press a button, but you kind of half press it?
Yeah,
like a
okay.
key on your keyboard. I'm pretty sure I pressed that. Except the letter didn't come up, so I'll press it again harder, maybe firmer this time. Maybe it was only a half press. Yeah, and so because like last time we were here, it was hot, like you said,
Yeah.
and we get a lot of sunlight in here in the summer because of the way the angle of the sun and so I think there was a lot of sunlight interfering with my little screen here. You know what I mean? My little screen was kind of reflecting light, so I've just kind of taken it for granted. Well, anyway, we were recording here just fine.
Okay, yeah.
So I can see a little red light beeping here. I'm not sure if you see it.
Did that pick up the sound or was it just faint?
Sound?
Yeah,
though.
okay.
Sounds.
That's not
just,
good.
The sound's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we started just chatting again after half an hour,
Oh, okay.
and I was apologetic and all of that.
Yeah.
And I just pressed record.
That's
and
all right.
then guess what I did?
Oh, no.
Guess what I f***ed up after
You
that?
deleted it?
No. You know, sometimes I really want to make excuses.
Okay, tell me.
Sometimes I just really want to say the SD card you went, you know what I mean? You know what people say? You know those excuses that
Yeah.
other people make?
Yeah.
Like, oh, the SD card, there's a bug or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it got deleted or it got deleted.
Yeah.
No. All the blame goes here.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
What did you do?
So when you take the 360 footage, what you need to do is then frame the frames.
Yeah.
So before I can start editing, I have to frame you,
Yeah.
obviously, because this
Yeah.
is recording everything right now.
You got a wide angle.
Yeah. So this is recording everything. So I have to then tell it before I can even start editing that I want 3 frames. I
Yep.
want one of you,
Yep.
one of me,
Cool.
and one of the laneway.
Nice.
Simple.
Yep.
In order to do that, all you need to do at the beginning of the footage, before, like in the pre-editing phase, is just hit it, create a keyframe, and then grab your angle. One keyframe
Yeah.
and grab your angle.
Okay.
Otherwise, automatically, it's kind of set
Just there. Yeah. Okay.
So I ended up outputting 3 files of just there.
Oh, no.
Because even though on the screen I was able to move around to me
Yeah.
and press export, I hadn't keyframed it. So it was always
Jeez.
in the background, it was always just there.
Yeah,
like
bugger.
hidden, it was always just there. Then I've looked at my my drive. I've got 3 files in there, 3 video files. And I'm like, yep, 1, 2, 3. And they're labeled Johnno, Lui Lane. So the 3 files, I labeled them
Yeah.
properly. But they were all outputting the same thing, right?
Oh, bugger.
And then what I do is I delete the raw footage
Yep.
because it's 100 gig
Yeah. Bloody
and
hell.
I don't have space to keep
No.
it because I've already got the 3 files that I want.
Yep.
Make sense?
Yep.
So there I am, just about to go in and edit this episode a couple of weeks back, and I was like, oh shit. So not only did I forget to press record in the first half hour, but I've completely butchered the video. So now I've got 2 hours of audio
Okay. With just no video.
with no video, and you know, like I've missed the first half hour, so I spend the first 10 minutes apologizing and going, I'm such a
These things happen.
But Alex is a legend, and
Yeah.
he's coming back.
Nice.
But I mean, that was 2 episodes, and that was before I was like definitely doing 2 a day. Now I'm
Yeah.
definitely doing 2. I'm not coming here to do just 1 episode.
No, it's too
anymore.
much effort. The setup and the money and the time it takes you to edit and do all this stuff on top of a full-time job.
Yeah.
Like I understand. So
Yeah.
you've got to make it worth your while.
But the long story short is I've learned a lot.
Yeah, good.
Like I've learned a lot since you and I first met.
Yeah, nice.
Like I've learned, okay, you that up again,
No,
and you need to invest. Like you need to be more efficient with your time.
Yeah.
And so there's been a huge learning process.
great. Well, I've got people that are interested that want to come and sit and chat with you. So
Really?
if you need any more people, let me know.
You
They're
know-
very interesting people.
You know, I've got every weekend of May booked out,
Great. It could be way
And-
after.
and I'm taking 3 months off to hibernate. Yep.
Just hibernate, or are you going away?
I could go away. I haven't planned anything, but I'm just going. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any recordings.
Just-
Just 3 entire months.
Yeah.
But I'll still be able to release weekly episodes.
Yeah, great. So it's still going to keep your engagement going.
Yeah, and I've got my first 3 episode recordings of September booked already.
Wow, that's
I know.
amazing.
It's pretty wild, isn't it? It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
well,
fun.
look, that might work when you
Yeah.
come back or something like,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it'll be warmer for them or whatever. So
Can you tell them to hit me up?
yeah, well, one of them I manage. So
I have. I realised that I might be. How do you say this? Like I spoke to Aisling Smith the other day. She's a neuro sort of diversity coach.
wow,
She coaches organisations on how to understand people
yeah,
that have. And anyway, she was saying all this stuff about like the symptoms of being like that, and I'm like, oh, please.
wow.
It's like you're telling me my life story.
I know.
And so one of the things that I really struggle with
Yeah,
is the capacity to manage too much communication,
yeah,
which is why a one-on-one podcast really works for me.
yeah. Okay,
And maybe I'd be able to do a group one,
yeah,
but For example, I used to work in a tech in an energy company, and I worked in the tech team.
Yeah.
And that was like, actually the first time I noticed this was when I was working at that energy company in the call center, and I was just getting dozens and dozens of emails come through, people congratulating person.
Too much.
The reply all.
Yeah. Nah.
And I was never reading them because
Delete.
I didn't have the capacity to read them. I didn't have the mental, capacity to concentrate and read all of that.
No.
But then I'm in the kitchen, and every other I work with is talking all about all those reply alls. So I then figured out that there's some kind of deficiency here that they don't have.
Yeah.
I've got a different ability they do. I can think really deep and intensely about things and understand the core crux fundamental whys behind everything and relate back and teach it better than the person taught me.
Correct.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I can't do intense rattle communication.
Everyone's different. They probably all weren't like the same either. There was probably a few of them that are different in that little group in the kitchen or whatever.
Definitely.
I'm the same. Like when group emails, I'm just like, I can't be bothered. Like half of it's can't be bothered anyway. I just delete it or just put it in a folder, or mainly it's just delete. Like I don't really need to know that. Like stop replying, or like I don't need to know that, and I just go delete.
Jess isn't at work today because she's got her period. Reply all. Hope she gets better soon. Hope she feels better soon.
No, Jess.
Is
sorry.
it a heavy period?
Oh Jesus, no.
You know what I mean?
Oh God.
My point is, nothing. No hate on Jess. No hate on periods. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, some of the stuff wasn't necessarily always work appropriate that was being talked about.
There we go.
And your inbox is getting smashed with reply alls about it.
Or about Christmas parties or
and you're
silly
sitting
stuff.
there thinking, God, am I the only one that's like, feeling weird about this? Because if I am, there's something wrong with me.
No, there's not. That's just who you are. There's nothing wrong with you. That's just who you are.
But
I mean, there might be, but
yeah.
no,
definitely.
There's nothing wrong with. That's how you feel, and you got to live it. That's no one else's problem.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not even your problem. It's just who you are.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Like, doesn't matter.
I'm glad you can relate to that.
Yes, absolutely. Because we were talking last time, and you said about a comment that I'd made on Facebook, and you were like, I did the same thing. I commented the exact same thing. So I don't know. There's probably a part of our brain that's like
exactly the same
in sync or something like that. But I've got a few people that I'd love to come and chat with you, and they're okay. One's a singer, but she's got a lot going on there as well. She's very, very layered. Let's just put it that way. Italian young lady.
She a babe?
She is a babe. I'm not sure what your standards of babe, but she's also got a partner.
I just wanted to make it awkward to see how you handle it.
I love her to death,
but you didn't. But you didn't make it awkward.
No, she's a babe.
It was good.
But my definition of babe is maybe different to what yours might be.
Sure,
you might be looking for blonde, busty, bronzed skin or brown hair. No, actually, I remember. You like Asian?
Damn, Chinese girls.
Chinese girl. Yeah. Look, yeah.
You know when I I freak out when I see them. So I met this. So I was out one night and I met this. In hindsight, she was absolutely stunning. I didn't think so at the time.
Yeah.
But it was at a Spanish lesson class meetup thing with a bit of a bar-y vibe in the city.
Nice.
And or it was just any language meetup kind of thing. You'd wear the flag of the language that you could speak. So if you could speak French, you'd wear a French flag, and you walk around the room looking for people with the same flag, and then you start chatting together. It's like to help your language skills improve.
But I was just thinking, if I went, it'd just be a Union Jack, and it'd just be like really
English.
boring. I'm English.
Yeah, but all the Asian girls would come up to you and be like, "Oh, can I practice my English with you?"
Okay, that's cool.
Or whoever, the Colombians or whatever. But anyway, and she was really regally dressed. And you know what she did? It's like she hypnotized me, because we were just talking and I was like, wow, she's really confident and eloquent and she's got this kind of aura of confidence, right?
Yeah.
And nonchalance, right? Here I am, I'm talking to her, and she was like, she just said something like, Chinese women are the most beautiful women on earth.
Yeah. She
And-
said that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and she's Chinese.
I love her confidence. I love that.
And she wasn't being a... She was just kind of,
Just backing a product.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like suddenly when she said that to me, like I finally like finally I've been told. You know what I mean? Like you've just you have brainwashed me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
Sorry.
it's like she brainwashed me in that moment to
Just like
believing.
staring at you
To
and said, Chinese women are the most beautiful.
Yeah. Sorry. Essendon fans are too. But what I mean is, like when I was finally brainwashed in that moment
Yeah.
to thinking the way she thinks,
You're like,
it was kind of like
damn.
I haven't been able to reverse that ever since.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Should sue her.
Well, yeah, she owes me. But the point is, she was so well dressed as well,
I like that.
and she had the most beautiful eyes and lips. And then I was like, what the hell's just happened to me in this? Like, what's she done to me? She's
That's
made me
nice.
see something
You've never seen before.
that, and if I go back, if I go back into my, to my past and think about it a little bit, I've always kind of been attracted.
Nice.
But it wasn't until that moment when she said that thing
Yeah.
that finally the penny dropped.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
That's nice.
That's
yeah, I like
weird.
that.
That's weird.
Just,
that's
I think
weird.
it was that right timing for you. It's all about timing. That was just the moment that it. Yeah.
All right. It's like this.
I like that.
It's like if I said, Johnno, you've got a beard,
Yeah.
and you were like, oh my god, I do. What the hell?
I'm going to focus on it more.
never
You're like, oh shit, I've got a
realised.
beard. How did that happen?
Yeah.
I only shaved this morning.
Yeah.
If only that effect could work on my head.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm trying to say. It's like it's
You-
blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
It's been there all along.
Yeah.
Someone just brought your attention to it,
Yeah.
and now you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened to me.
So have
with
you
the whole-
dated her?
No.
Not yet.
No, I asked her if she'd want to go out to lunch sometime, and she said, no way. My mother wouldn't agree with that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I would
I
have done.
freaking love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. You know why I didn't love it at first? Because I didn't understand it. Because I've never had a Western woman ever use that as an excuse. But then I was like, this
Actually,
woman
she's got-
respects
yeah.
her family
Yeah.
so much.
Morals.
Yeah.
Mm.
Family values. And sure, maybe they could use a little bit of flexing here
Yeah,
or there.
yeah.
And they might flex over time. But you would never want to take that away from someone.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you had to think about the complete opposite of that, like, the town bike, let's just say.
It's too easy in that way, isn't it? It's just like, oh,
But there are no morals and values.
she wouldn't care if you go and see her parents or whatever. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
And you almost wish she did. At
Yeah.
some point, once you finish riding the bike a little while, you kind of would want, you want to see some kind of morals and values.
I do. Yeah, straight
Somewhere.
away, I think, when you're in that first conversational phase.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be like, oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, so
Not
I
for
had to
me.
really, like, check myself to make sure I wasn't being judgmental in that moment.
Check yourself before
But
you know you
because
smell
I was
yourself, before you check yourself.
before you wreck yourself, yeah.
Wreck yourself. That's it. There we go. Thank you.
Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Can I get a? Because shotgun bullets are bad for your health. You know that?
I do. I don't know the lyrics as such,
Yeah.
but that's what was in my head.
Yeah.
It's like I've got this thing that just happens and it's like,
Yeah.
it just comes out. I'm not trying to. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
That'd be
that's.
so cool if we started rapping.
I didn't know how to deal with that because I'd never dealt with that before.
Yeah.
So she, like, basically I had no game after that. And I just felt, I just left confused, but with an immense amount of respect. Does that make sense?
You're like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
okay. Yeah.
Exactly.
I just stopped dating.
And then she showed me photos of her sexy dancing. So girls,
Oh, no.
you know how girls buy these devastatingly nuts heels,
Yeah.
like boots, and they go to these pole dancey classes.
Yeah.
You know, they're not necessarily pole dancing, but they're sexy dancey.
Yeah.
So they're wearing these tight ass little tiny shorts.
And she did this.
Yeah, she did sexy dancing. She's shown me some videos of, and then I met a whole bunch of Asian girls that are also doing sexy dancing. You know, like the Gangnam Style chicks.
Yeah.
You know, they're all just like seductive, like the
Wow.
seductive dance.
I love dance.
And they always will, like they walk through the streets like a lady in the streets,
Yeah.
but a freak in the sheets kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm
Nice.
like, it's so confusing. It's so
No.
confusing.
Because people do it for fitness now, though. All the pole stuff. It's really good for your core and your stomach.
good
and
for
stuff.
my core.
It's not good for mine. I'd belly flop.
Yeah, same.
I wouldn't lube up the pole properly. It'd burn between my legs. It'd just be like, oh Jesus. You know what I mean? You know when you slide down a fireman's pole or something, and you just burn. I'd chafe. I don't know. I wouldn't bother. Got enough there.
This is definitely one of the highlights
Yeah, thank you.
of my entire podcasting experience.
You do get the full experience here. I've only just warming up, to be
Yeah,
honest.
same.
I'm like, oh,
And I know I've kind of hijacked this with a little bit of like elaborate explanations on things, but yeah, I like this.
no, it's
This is
good. I like
It's
it.
way more natural than our first chat.
Yeah, because
We were talking about, and I do want to talk about
Yeah.
exposure and
Oh,
everything.
yeah,
I
yeah.
do.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But like, let's just,
well, things have happened
well, let's bring.
since then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, tell me.
Well, you know, when you plan things and you're running something which is a side project that you love doing, like this wonderful podcast, and you know, and you put time and money and expenses and stuff into it. I looked in a venue way before, months, like almost a year before, and then we basically got told that the venue is going to be closing, and I was like, okay, great. So now I've got to scramble for a new venue. And then they offered me a new venue down
What
in
was the
St Kilda.
venue?
So the venue used to be called, or is still called, the Purser in Fitzroy, like
Fitzroy Street.
Fitzroy Street, yeah, in Brunswick. Then they moved me to the,
Fitzroy.
yeah,
Uh-huh,
I think, yeah.
Brunswick
And then,
Street in Fitzroy.
yeah. And they moved me then to the Prince Band Room in St Kilda,
Oh, yeah.
which is great. I love that venue. I've like MC'd and stuff there before. And then they were like, oh, sorry, Johnno, we've actually got a client that's booked out the whole club and we now can't honour that. And I'm like, so you've cancelled one, you moved to the other, double booked me, and where are you offering me now then? Because like, what the hell? And they said, oh, we can do Revolver and Chapel Street. I'm like, God. So I went and checked it out one day, and I went up there and it just stunk of piss.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Like it was
Revs.
just, the stage was in a cage, and I'm not even being a poet here. It was just weird. It says it can fit up to an X amount of people, but I just couldn't imagine that amount of people in there. It just felt dirty, grotty. And there are some music venues that are dirty in a good
Been to
way.
Revs. I've
Like
been to
it's grotty, but you know it's a vibe. This just had nothing. It was fucking awful. So
it's definitely grungy.
it's definitely grungy.
Yeah.
And the load-in for musicians carrying all their instruments is right up those stairs. If anyone's been through it, there's no other way in because it's an old building. They can't put a lift in.
Yeah.
So
There is a back entrance, but it's also upstairs.
yeah, both of them upstairs. So anyway, I'm not going with that venue. So we're actually doing. I've got a new venue, and it's going to be at the Northcote Social.
Oh yeah.
Which is,
the Northcote Social Club is a bit more pubby.
It's got a pub, but it's a really good live music venue. There's a lot of big names that go through there.
I've never seen live music there.
I have.
I know that there's a venue,
Yeah.
so I can't picture it in my head is what I'm saying.
So we'll be coming anyway. So you just come and check it out if you don't already in the meantime. But then we had a few artists that dropped out, and I've had to replace them and stuff like that. And then I'm not working with the person that was doing my PR on it either now anymore. So, but that's good.
What
That's
happened?
all right. Yeah. Look, I think they got what they needed out of it. And then it started becoming, I felt resentment through it. And they get artists out of it that they, you know, get business out of sometimes, and they've got whatever. And I just felt like I was taking up too much of their time, and I can't remunerate that. I can't give them money for it. So I try and get them opportunities to get some money in their pockets via other avenues, which, you know, I have. And then I just felt that they were not being responsive. They were taking time out. They were like you're going to go and hibernate for 3 months, right? It was like, oh, we're just about to announce the new venue and stuff, and then we're going to take the Thursday off to another day, like have 5 days off. And I was like, well, if you're doing PR, you can't really have time off while we're announcing all this stuff, because I need you to repost and engage and all that kind of stuff. And we're showing the artists that we need to do that. So I just felt there wasn't a vibe there, and I just let them know, and then they've pulled out.
Yep. Oh,
So-
it sounds mutual. Yeah. Okay. Great.
So there we
Well, I
go.
mean, there's a lot of challenges with running, like threading a needle. What I think is like, when I say threading a needle, it's like setting up an event where everything's going to go right on the day. See, like you said, you were saying, oh, like when you do things for passion, like this wonderful podcast, you use the word wonderful, I think. Thank you very much. I'm just being now. And basically, you're right. Like, you're right. There is a lot of, but the thing about me doing this, like this, is that if one recording falls through, it's not the end of the world. I'm back next week. I can figure out the schedule and get back on track. It's not like I'm putting together, like, for example, I'm going to do 24 episodes in 24 hours, and I need every single guest to be planned and ready and fuck, that's a good idea. Can we write that one down?
Yeah.
You got your notepad on you? 24 and you know what I mean? But I need it to go smooth. And there's a long lead time. And I think the long lead time is where things can get shaky and fall apart. And I'm like, I just take my hat off to people like you.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave it on.
Yeah, keep it on.
But I take my hat off to people like you that have this ambition and, go through, all of the, I don't know what you'd call it, but the trials and tribulations of trying to put together an event, a one day. Like, I just think it reminds me of like that Get Him to the Greek movie kind of thing. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
well, you're dealing with 10 artists, or now 9, but for different genres. You got to lock them in, because if they are working as artists on the weekend, or when they're not working a full-time job, which often they are, unless you're really making music your career, which some of them do, or they've got kids and family, they got to know in advance. So that's why I do it in advance. Also, you got to lock the venue in. You got to give yourself enough time for pre-sale and sale tickets, general sale tickets.
Yep.
And I've got to prepare. There's things I've got to prepare in. I've got to order. I've got to get things in order, running sheets and all, all that kind of stuff. People have got to prepare their set. They've got to have rehearsal time. There's a lot to it. And it's all done by this little chat that I've got going. But it's going to be really exciting. There's some really good bands. Yeah. And there's something for everyone. And that's my side project. So that's why I can relate to what you're doing outside of your full-time job as well. Yeah. We're both doing something that's creative. Yeah. And, it obviously is something that I really love doing. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Yeah. But, it's really, really interesting. I can't wait with the actual night when it all comes together. We've got some really interesting people that are going to head down and be in the audience.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good times.
Any names you want to drop or not?
Look, I've approached people, and it just depends whether their schedules aligned. Yeah. They're going to be in the country, or they're going to be in the US, or they're actually going to come. A few artists that are Melbourne based. Yeah. And I'm going to reach out to some bigger artists. Yeah. Because you never know. They might just go, I love this. Yeah. I love this vibe. I'm going to just drop in and make a bit of a spectacle out of it.
I need to pick your brain about that and how you do that.
Yeah.
Because, this city, we get artists and things dropping in the whole time.
Oh, I know it, yeah.
I don't even know where to start. Like, I'm just not from that world.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not great at planning. Yeah. I'm not good at outreach. Look, I can do, like, I'm quite proficient in my job. But when it comes to my own passion project, I just seem to lack the confidence and proficiency that I have in my day-to-day regular job for some reason. Like, I haven't caught up to myself.
Yeah. It's like almost not two personalities, but...
Yeah, it's just like a confidence thing. Yeah. Or like, there, I get paid, so I have permission to be like that. Whereas here, I haven't quite figured out the permission bit.
You will. It will come, and you keep doing this. It will just, you'll be like, nah, I'm going to back. You've got a product. This is your... This is you. Yeah. It's not anyone else's, it's yours, right? And so you'll start to go, no, this is I've got this is my podcast. This is like
that.
Do you know what I mean?
That's where. That's what I'm not there yet. And so I just want to pick your brain on how you go about approaching these people, because I'm like, what do you mean that person was in town recently? Why didn't I know about that, and why didn't I bother like approaching?
But if it's someone I follow or like or an interest in, or
like surely they would have come here.
Yeah, like they might. The thing is, they might, because this is iconic.
You never know.
You just never know.
You just never know.
If it's a speaker, public speaker, an athlete, or something like that, then you follow them on social media. The first thing is you just private message them. If they're well known, sometimes they don't read them, but often they actually read their own messages. Or there's a contact button, and you press it, and it gives you an email address, and then just email email what you've, you email from your email address that you email us, your guests on, and just outline, I'd really love if you're in town, chat GPT it to make sure it sounds right, like you're getting the message
Sounds
across.
sexy.
Yeah. And you can say that, chat GPT or whatever you want to call your chat, make this sound sexy and intrigued, like whatever, and get them on.
Hi, will you be on my podcast?
Yeah. But you just never know.
That's
Like
funny.
you could message. So I'll give you an example, right?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to meet one of the Minogues, being from England.
really?
Yeah.
Minogue.
And Kylie obviously is a gay
She's
kind of
one of the
icon, but
Minogues.
she's also just a wonderful pop star in person. And although I didn't meet her, I've got some sort of not history with Danny Minogue,
Dovetaily history.
but like when I was at drama school, we had this choreographer that would come in, and he used to go to my drama school, and he ended up doing a lot of pop videos and choreographing them, and a lot of them were Danny Minogue's. And there was like a move that he did in his one of her routines. I think it was put the needle on it or something like that, and he taught us that routine and what have you. And paths have crossed. Like my brother and sister went to an event that I organised for them for Boy George and stuff, and it was an after party. And Boy George fancied my brother. He's not gay, my brother, but they went.
Oh.
And Danny Minogue was there. So there's all these sort of missed opportunities and connections. And one day she was doing a record signing up somewhere in Melbourne, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go. It's free. I'll buy a record, support her music. I love records and music. So I queued up, and it was actually a really nice day. It was like this. It was really sunny. It was chilly but sunny.
Is it sunny?
Yeah,
Oh, it
it's
is.
just because we're down the bloody
Just
laneway.
reminded
We're
me.
just in a dark doorway.
We are
And I
red-lit.
went to meet Danny, and I'd commented on one of her posts.
Yeah.
And I knew her manager, so we got talking, and Danny's like, hello. And I'm like, sorry, Danny, like, I'm actually here to see you. Like, but I think she liked that vibe because I wasn't straight on her. I had a relationship with her manager. Hello. And so we got talking, and she went, you're the one that commented on my post. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, do you read the comments? Like, do you read your own comments? I thought it might be managed by someone. She said, of course I read my own comments. And I was like, oh, wow. Like, and because she replied not long after, with something. So we had a photo together, as you do when you in the meet and greet or whatever. It's free. When she signed the record, and I was like, lovely to meet you, and whatever, the manager. And we did a photo, and my eyebrow, you can't see it at the moment, but my eyebrows they've got a life of their own. They're up and down. They're like,
Oh, yes, I see them. Oh, yes.
So I did this picture, and my eye, it's just like, me and Danny both had like an eyebrow up like this. And I posted it. It's on my wall. And she commented underneath, and she was like, you nailed the Minogue eyebrow.
Nice.
And I was like, I mean, come on. You can't get better than a Minogue eyebrow.
I can't do it. No. You've got a perfectly shaped eyebrow.
I do get them tweezed and plucked. But my point being is, if you are interested in someone in terms of getting them on a podcast and they're in town, it can't hurt. They do read the stuff. Like you've had all sorts of people on here, comedians, speakers,
Everyone on here.
get them on. Like if there's someone you really want, get
I need to
them
quit
on.
my job.
So I'm saying, but then does
need
this
to
pay?
dash.
Like you need more time. But
I need
maybe
to
we
dash,
just need
but
to
I
win the
also need to
lottery.
Get out of my job. Yeah.
Gamble, but don't gamble.
I've been
Gamble
gambling a lot
responsibly.
lately. I have. And I'm on a good win streak, to be honest.
Okay.
Which is like for the first time ever. I reckon I was on just under. I reckon I was in a loss zone.
Okay. No,
Not
it's okay.
a heavy loss zone, but I was in a loss zone.
Know when to quit. Gamble responsibly.
Yeah.
Isn't that what the TV
I think I've won like $1,000 in the last week. Yeah.
That's great.
Basically paid for this camera.
Well, there we go. That's what it is.
I don't condone gambling. I have all of the vices, Johnno. All of them.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Like, there's some vices that I can steer clear of easily, like drug use.
Oh, yeah.
Been there, done that. Don't even
It's been
care for
years
it.
and years and years ago. I just like, I'm not even, it doesn't even
Siggy.
excite me. Like, I can't be effed, to be honest.
Yep. Siggy's started to get a hold of me recently.
Siggy's?
Yes. Oh, I noticed. I noticed them chipping away at my little ear the other day. Yeah. But I notice. Eventually I notice before it's too late. So I've decided to just lay off the darts for a while.
Yep, good.
Just to show them
did you pick that
I'm
back
the
up?
fucking boss.
You're the boss. Did you pick it back up, or have you
Yeah,
been smoking for a long
kind
time?
of.
Okay.
Yeah. And alcohol's always like that's probably been the worst, like the most hardest vice to kick
Same,
throughout my
yeah.
life. but gambling is also one that I just love the thrill of a punt
Yeah.
and a win.
That's what it is. It's a
And-
game.
And honestly, I've been sports betting a bit lately, and I'll tell you what it is. Unfortunately, because of the sports betting culture in this country and how prevalent it is, I think I've developed an unfortunate inability to enjoy the game as much unless I've got money on it. No, I'm not saying it's an inability for anyone, any of you technical guru, psychologist people. I obviously have the ability. It's there somewhere.
Yeah.
Naturally, though, I'm not enjoying it unless there's dosh on it. But I'll also tell you
I love that saying.
that I get rage. I get gamble rage. If the other team kicks a goal, I'm
So it's like
bro.
a sports bet kind of
Yeah.
gamble rather than a poker table.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a sports bet.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, yeah, the poker table too. I've been hitting lately, but
Yeah.
but the sports bet thing, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, the other day, like I put a bet on, team lost, and I was like, man, who even are you right now? Who even are you? Like, you are not the guy you want to be. You're not the good version of Louis. Right now, you're the worst possible version of yourself. All the saying, yelling out in the four
Yeah.
corners of in the four walls of my own home, of course. But you're nuts, bro. You need to get yourself checked. You need to check yourself. And so that was really confronting to have that.
At least you're having this inner dialogue with yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I do that all the
I'm in
time.
a dialogue that's happening right now.
I scream and shout and everything in my house. I'm like, what are you doing? Have you got Tourette's? Like, what is going
Why
on?
though? Like, because at least, and I'll tell you what it is. It's during the game, and then a little bit after when I'm like,
Yeah, it's just
but I've
frustration.
been winning more than I've been losing.
Yeah.
Like a lot more, which is great. But then, like, yet when I lose, I am an animal. Like, I'm savage,
Yeah.
and I don't want to do. I don't want to be like that anymore. And so I need to. But I need to figure, because I still love the game.
Yeah.
I still love footy. I still love the sport. So I need to figure it. Like, I'm in a place where I need to figure out how to fall in love, like how to be in love with the game without having money on it.
Yeah.
That's my new challenge.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to ditch the game altogether. Look, the game's not worthy of being ditched.
No.
But unfortunately, Australia's insane sports betting culture.
It is. I noticed it when I moved here. There's a lot of sports bets.
Yeah.
I mean, there is in England and things like that. I'm sure there is in America. People take a punt, or there's another word for it. But it is here. There's also like there used to be a lot of pokies. Like
There was a lot more. There was a
there
lot
was,
more than
wasn't
there
there?
is
Like
now.
even 10 years ago, there was a lot.
Yeah, it got to the point where, like, it was being discussed
Yeah.
in mainstream media.
I'd never seen it
I felt
before.
like, are we going a bit too far with this? Yeah.
Because I worked in a hotel,
Everywhere.
and in the bar area of the hotel, they had pokies, and it was smelled
Gross.
stale smoke. They had like nuts or whatever, and they were just. I was like, what? Why does this need to be in a hotel?
Sounds like a good night out, to be honest.
I mean, they ended up getting rid of it and extending what that space was, and it was a lot better in the end. But I get it. There's a lot of gambling culture, and it can draw you in. But I think it's okay if you recognize it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you're exposed to it as a young man, right? So they grip you early, and then it's like a lifelong process to get yourself off it, kind of
Yeah.
thing. And so I've just come to terms with, like, the fact that I love it, and I just have to manage it.
Yeah.
Because, like, getting off it altogether is really hard when it's all in your face so much.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, all right, you just need to manage it.
I mean, like, I'm not that into sports, so I got over it. I'm just checking. Oh,
That's interesting. Yeah.
But if you are into it, I get, like, it doesn't matter about your background or anything. If you're into sport, you're into sport. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm just never been. I've been into other stuff.
What about cards? Gamble on cards? Have you ever done that?
Look,
Or
I've
casino?
had a go. Yeah, look, I went to Vegas and I had a go when I was in Vegas.
What happens
yeah.
in Vegas?
Stays in Vegas. It was great. And I've been to the casino here in Melbourne, and I've had a punt here or there, but I'm really just there for the vibe and to watch and have a drink. And like, I'm not too bothered. Look, the lottery, like, that's a great.
What's your? Is that your vice?
No, I don't even play it, to be honest.
You don't?
No, I should, because obviously there's a one in a whatever chance to win something.
Yeah.
I should probably play it, but I just never do. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
My uncle won the lottery in the UK. He's not even my uncle. We don't even speak to him because winning and money can divide a family, and he was the one that divided the family.
What? He won the lottery?
So he's my mom's brother. He won 4 point something million.
That's a fair stash.
Yeah. And he had this partner, and she was just a nut job, just an old croon. Like my uncle never had. I won't just call him my uncle because he's not my uncle, but he never really had a partner until he's like 40s or whatever. It's probably going to be a little bit like me. But this woman came in. So when I was growing up as a kid, I'd never seen like he's one of his partners or anything, his girlfriends. And then he got with this old bird. And then, like, she was never my aunt. She was never a figure that we grew up with. And she got in, and I think then I was like leaving to come to Australia, or my parents were moving over here, whatever. And you know, my mom and his other sister, my auntie, congratulations, you know, that's amazing. And in our family, we would just say, oh, now you can pay off my mortgage. You know, I'd say it to my brother, I'd be like, all right, now you can go and get that Porsche for me. Whatever. Like, it's just a throwaway comment.
Tongue-in-cheeky.
It's tongue-in-cheek. My mum really didn't give a shit, to be honest. She's got her life over here, and that's something that money can't buy.
Yeah.
It's a choice that they made. You can't always buy happiness. And so in the background, this new partner of his, or this woman that's been around for a few years, whatever, she said, oh, we were told that we'd get people sponging or asking us, you know, requesting for money. It's like, firstly, shut up. Who are you? And that's his sister, and it's between them, like, whatever. So that's how the divide started, to be honest. But he won the lottery, and that's it. But they did come over one. They found out where my mum and dad lived when they were in Adelaide, this house in Adelaide, and they came over on a world cruise just to rub it in. And they had some time. they had some time in Adelaide, and they found where my parents lived, and they wanted to.
They found out. What do you?
I don't know.
Mean? Your mum and dad didn't tell them or whatever.
Well, I don't know if they actually knew, or it might have been on a letter. I don't know.
Okay.
And so they pulled up. They were waiting as my parents got home, and my parents had been down the beach with the dogs, and they're like, what? Like, what are we doing?
So they rocked up unannounced.
Yeah. And so my
That's
parents, being
awkward.
my parents, and the way that my dad's always brought us up, was like, all right, well, give us 5 minutes, come in, whatever. We'll get changed. And they don't like them. So they were like, whatever. But they didn't want to turn them away, and they wanted to hear what they say, and they had a chat. And they were like, well, let's go for some lunch around the pub then. And when they went for lunch, and guess who paid? My parents. So they didn't pay. They could have said, oh, yeah. But, you know, they're living off the interest potentially. I think, whatever. He did give some money to my auntie and my mum, but it was more of a slap in the face. And I think my mum gave it back. She said, I don't want anything. Don't be stupid.
Not if you give it to me like that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So anyway, that's gambling. Gambling.
I wonder
is
what their side of the story is.
I'd love to hear it.
I wonder what their side of it, because you know there's two sides to every story, and I'm not saying that yours is the questionable one. I'm just you know how, like, when you hear this really divisive stuff that you just want to know what's going through the other person's brain.
Let's have a think. That would have been interesting, but
because what happens is, like, what I imagine might happen is when everyone just tells their truth.
Yeah.
The other uncle might just be, you know what, the new missus just got in my ear. And, it complicated things in my own brain. And you're right. Like, that is, you know what I mean? But then I was kind of manipulated.
Yeah.
But no, because no one's telling their truth. You know what I mean? Because it's just easier to just go your separate ways.
Yeah, exactly.
It just is. Well, because there's too much hard work that needs to be done in that kind of,
Sorry, I just saw that you're so digressing. I just saw that you also had the Lui Diaz podcast behind you as well.
Peter Somodelis did that, and I told him to stop writing my name.
I love it.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
This is your spot.
No. Here's the thing. I like doing my podcast here, but this is not my spot. And, like, I don't want to look like I'm claiming this is my spot. I just asked him to write my name up there just for shits and gigs, with the idea that, because this is a spray paint laneway, that someone's going to spray it over anyway.
Yeah. Who gives?
But yeah, then I saw my name in here 3 times, and I was like,
I'm not checking my phone. I'm checking my blood sugar, by the way, because the pump isn't having a bit.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want you dying on me on the podcast. That'd be awkward.
No. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just anyway, diabetes, not to be
trifled with.
Shut up.
Yeah, well, this is the whole thing.
I feel like Darth Vader though when I go to sleep because I've got the pump on and then I've got my sleep apnea mask. No wonder I'm single. But
Johnno,
I am.
your father.
What was I going to say about that?
Yeah.
Oh, when
You
I was
just
being tested
grab
for
the old
sleep apnea.
lightsaber.
That's a different show. You can do what you want. I'm not going to complain.
I'm gonna grab the lightsaber.
Grab your lightsaber if you like. I'm not going to say anything.
That's a good term for it.
Yeah, you could call it that. Oh my god! You can actually. Anyway, there's there. I've got an idea now. Lightsaber.
100%. You'd get sued the out of, but would do.
Or you could call it Night-saber or something.
Lightsaber.
I'm going to use my Night-saber on you. No. But when I went and got tested
And
for
she
sleep
glows from the inside.
or out of a mouth, it's like.
I'm going to have to caution this episode.
No, don't.
love it.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to. But when I got tested and I had all those wires on, I was more like C-3PO. But I had...
Yeah, I was tested
Did you?
like that too.
Yeah, and you had all these wires on. And I had my pump on at the same time, so I was telling them to be careful because that was a wire, an additional wire. And I sort of powered down at the end of the bed and the nurse came back in and she went, "Are you okay?" And then I went, "Hello." I said, "Welcome, Johnno Reboot." And she was like, "Are you okay?" "Yes, I am okay." And she was like, are you like, do I need to take you to another ward? I was like, "No, I'm just joking." I was just like, because I feel like some sort of robot.
Yeah.
And she just didn't get my little gag. And then I felt stupid that I should probably be JDPO, that I should be like wheeled off to like the psych ward.
Yeah.
But that's just my sense of humor.
Nurse wasn't on the same page as you.
She was definitely in another book.
Yeah, she just cleaned off someone, okay? And there you are pretending to be a cyborg, okay?
Oh God, I know. Yeah.
She's like, am I going to have to clean off you too?
No. Well, no, because when you go to the toilet, you have to take the board with you. So you've got all these wires with you, and you sat either on the loo or trying to pee, and it's like there's wires everywhere. It's not good. But sleep apnea is also not to be trifled with. Go get tested. We've got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your mask like?
I don't have a mask.
Don't you have one?
No. I just live with it.
No way. Yeah. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Especially if you have smoked before. When I was slimmer, because
alcohol's worse than smoking.
Yeah.
Booze is way
when
worse.
I've drank, it's worse. Yeah. But when I was,
I mean, for me, it is anyway.
No, it is for me as well.
Yeah.
I thought it was a weight issue, and that's why I'd suddenly got it. But actually, I've snored so loud for 10, 15 years, and I've probably had it all that time. It's probably got more severe.
Yeah. I can't wear the mask.
I don't have a mask. It's just a little thing that sits here.
Yeah.
On the end of my nose.
Yeah, I hate it. I toss and turn too much.
Yeah, I do that though.
Yeah.
I have to kind of toss. Sometimes I've pulled it out, like, and you just hear all this air. It's like a constant fart in your face. But yeah. Anyway, Night-saber. Coming to you soon.
Yes.
Let's touch Night-sabres. No, I'm joking.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
They're so discreet when they take photos.
Oh, we just had a gentleman walk
Anyone
past.
got a
stick his thumb
ciggy?
up. Does anyone want to?
I need a dart now that we're talking about.
Oh, really? Yeah. I've just started some. Can someone just run and grab us a can of beer as well? That would be great.
I didn't buy it. I bought it. Yeah. I smoked all my ciggies during the week so that I just didn't.
So you didn't have any?
Get rid of them. Yeah.
Yeah, but now you're going to have to.
No. I don't need one.
No, you don't need one. This is. I love this. It's so interactive. People are walking past because they don't expect it. They're down here for looking at the street art, and then they come across this little doorway, and there's two chaps with headphones and microphones. They must go, "Oh,
yeah,
I love that."
Yeah, they're confused. See, she's a cute blonde.
Yeah, she was cute.
Yeah, but see, I don't have that anymore.
No,
you know
I've
what I
never.
Mean? Oh, yeah, exactly.
No,
like,
I'm
like, I appreciate the cuteness.
Yeah, yes.
But it's just not for me anymore.
Well, that is what it's like to be a homosexual. You go to that point and you're like, I appreciate the boobs and the legs and the hair and the fashion and great personality. Just not for me. I like this now. Or that's where your mind goes anyway. And I guess for you, you like your brown haired,
so it's
brown eyed.
It's kind of the same.
Yeah. At the moment, I'm sexually anorexic. I'm not into anything. I'm just just existing.
Sexually anorexic. Yeah, well, I mean, you're going through a phase, mate, and
It's been about 5 years.
it's hey, that's still a phase. All right, I bet there was a time in your life when you were going at it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Like,
It's a
constantly.
It's a balance.
Alleyways, of course.
But it's a balance.
Yeah.
You know, like you got to go, like you're going through your phase. Now you got to go through your not phase,
Exactly.
and that's the unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know, it feels.
Oh, no.
It feels incel-y. You know what? Like, it does feel incel-y. Like, you start to wonder if you're even attractive anymore. Like,
yes.
like, I'm so sexually inactive. that
What's wrong with me?
I just feel like maybe there's no coming back from this.
That's my thought process.
But see, you're wrong, because there's always coming back from it.
Yeah.
But you're just got to go through this phase. You're going through this phase. It's not a priority for you right now.
No.
Something else up here
Is happening.
is happening, and you don't know what it is. You're figuring it out. You're going through it, but you're not in the. Yeah, I feel good. I feel so damn good. Everything's fallen into place myself. Now I'm ready to get out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like right now, I'm going through the same very similar phase.
Yeah.
Like
dry patch.
Like I am technically like with someone at the moment. We sleep in the same bed, but we're
No
not getting
way.
busy. Yeah.
Hang on, has
I'm
that
just too
been
focused.
that's changed since I last saw you?
Yeah.
So that's been recent. Oh,
Yeah,
in the last few
yeah,
months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We
Living together
yeah,
or just
living together.
That's-
sleeping
that's
in the
quick,
same bed,
but no action.
Not anymore.
so more of a friendship then?
Yeah.
So what needs to happen now?
Admiration. Nothing. Like I still very much care and adore her, but I'm
Yeah.
just too focused right now
Yeah.
on everything. Everything.
Wow.
I have this intense focus that, but I also have like definitely I have challenges with I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah.
And I think I had to admit to myself in the last 6 to 12 months, definitely 8 months, that I'm a dead set hardcore womanizer.
I love the way you look to the
And I'm okay with it,
Yeah.
even though other people won't be, because
least you're
it's part
honest.
of my process of healing.
Yeah.
First, you have to admit what you are.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, why could this possibly, like, how did this come about? Because you don't necessarily love that about yourself.
No.
You do enjoy some of the stories that's come out of it, for sure. They're fun to tell, but then they're not wholesome.
Yeah.
They're not the beautiful side of life and you that you want to be remembered for.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, how do I overcome this? How do I overcome this person? Can I overcome it?
Yeah.
Firstly. And then if I think I can, then how? And then it's like, oh, well, I got to do some inner work. And then I was like, okay, why would I be a womanizer? Well, I was brought up in a chauvinistic kind of environment.
Yeah, I think because your dad, you haven't seen him or
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely a womanizer.
Yeah. Do you think that's where it comes from when you say chauvinistic environment?
I'm South American, so it's
Correct, yeah.
generally very masculine and male-dominated and chauvinistic.
But it takes a lot to even say that, to
Machisto.
admit that.
Yeah, it does. It's not to say that I haven't done any work. It's just that I'm doing work and
Yeah.
I've gotten a certain level. And so there's that, and then there's kind of the people that we admired growing up and some of their traits. So here's a basic example a lot of people can relate to: Sean Connery, James Bond.
Yeah.
How can you not love James Bond?
Yeah.
James Bond was a dead set hero,
Yeah.
but he's also a bit of a womanizer.
Oh, completely.
Okay, so your idols, your idols aren't not virtuous, because what I hate about cancel culture is that cancel culture attacks the person, not the behavior, right? And so, and that's why cancel culture can go itself. But basically, it's challenging because you look at these people and they have virtues. He saves the world.
Yeah.
He doesn't like bad guys who
Yeah.
don't want to kill everyone.
Yeah.
But he also likes a good shag and, all the things that come with it here or there, whatever.
Like, literally.
Yeah. So, that's kind of how society was. But also, I was like, maybe it's maybe there's some mummy issues there. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I was definitely left a bit as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, like she had to go to work.
Yeah,
She
okay.
came to she came to Australia and left us in Venezuela for an extended period of time. I
Wow.
don't know, with aunties and whatever.
Really?
So I think I just developed mummy issues from her being
Yeah.
missing
Wow.
in some formative time.
Yeah.
Now, you know, she'd go, "Oh, that's bullshit," but no, it's actually not.
How long was she away?
I don't know.
Okay, so it's like you can't really remember.
But
Yeah.
I know that it was like a good period of time.
Wow.
Yeah, and I would have been 2, 3, 4, somewhere
Okay.
in that. You know, those formative years. Where's your mum gone?
Yeah.
Like, why are my aunties and my grandma looking after me?
Yeah. Okay.
What's this thing going on with
What's
my dad
happening?
and her?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's, you know what I mean? Like
This sounds like there is definitely something
some
there.
trauma, right?
Yeah.
And so, I don't know how we got onto this.
Womanizer.
Yeah, womanizer. But like, yeah, I don't love that, you know, that's the case, but I also have to accept that that's the case. You know, part of it is, I'm just like going back to the sex thing. Part of it is trying to unpack, you know, what it is I've been, or the hole that's being filled by.
Yeah.
And is it the right hole? I knew you were going to love
Well,
that.
you knew it as it was coming out your mouth
I know.
or going in.
And so, you know, like the gap or the thing that was missing for me, and what I was getting at that activity subconsciously.
Yeah.
And so, like, my getting together with this person has coincided with a lot of these realizations, and then there was the whole way we met, which is dubious. And so, you know, I'm trying to find more respect.
Okay.
And love and admiration. I don't think I'm going to leave this earth fully healed and fully completed. And by the way, I'm like, there are people that encourage that side of me as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's people that want you to be that person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And damn right. You know, if the right place and time,
Yeah.
you know, I'll definitely wear that. I could wear that mask, but I don't really want to. And so I want to know if I can, like, what I want to know is if I can walk through the street, make eye contact with a beautiful woman,
Yeah.
know what she's thinking, and not feel the way I've always felt.
That would be a magic power if you could know what a lady
Nah,
was
you
thinking.
can tell what they're thinking sometimes, bro.
Really?
Yeah. They make it so obvious. Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, wow.
It's like that.
Okay.
And then not have the consequential thought that the womanizer wants or has knee jerk, you know,
Yeah.
like, and just be able to accept that that's the journey that they're on, and that I'm on this other path
Yeah.
of growth and healing. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah, I like that.
And not just be like, where's the nearest bus stop or whatever. You know what I mean?
Or alleyway,
Alleyway.
doorway.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Wow, that's hot. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know where you're trying to go.
You know what I mean.
You got to, yeah, you're trying to, yeah, I like it.
And
You're
so
on your-
the pulling back of the thing is,
Yeah.
I can relate it to that. And I reckon if you thought about it long and hard enough, you'd understand your phase too.
No, I do. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Well, sorry to hear that. It hasn't been a long time for me.
It's only been an hour. No,
If I did, I'd go and pay for it.
I haven't thought about it.
Is there gay brothels?
Yeah, there's definitely they have gay saunas. There's like 3 of them in Melbourne. One of them's down by the Archies on Flinders Street.
Archies?
You know, down before you go over to the Crown Casino, that bridge.
Yeah.
There's the gyms and stuff there. There's one. It says Subway.
Eat fresh?
Yeah, not that kind of Subway. If you went in there, you'd be eating something else. Let me tell you.
A foot long.
Yeah, maybe. But they have bars in. I've been out on a night out and got smashed, and they're like, "Let's go in here. There's a bar. There's a bar in here."
The bar is called the Platform 1.
Yeah, is it? I don't know. But I've been in, and there's one in where is it? I don't know. Collingwood or somewhere like that, and it's known. You can go in there and get massages, like from proper massage.
Like it's a bar?
There's a bar in there, but then it's also like a Roman bath. So there's big saunas and jacuzzis. Everyone's naked.
Is it just gay?
I mean, it's for men.
Oh, okay.
So it's not women. I'm sure there's women versions somewhere for lesbians or for what have you.
So we're talking gay.
But it's really just gay. Like, it's been around since the actual sort of Roman times. Like it's been that hundreds and thousands of years.
Yeah, I've heard this. I've heard this.
Yeah, so
I don't understand it.
I don't know why they're still, because back in the day it used to just be like men would sleep with each other and have sleep with women for sometimes fun, but also reproductive purposes to carry on the family name. Some wouldn't. That's fine, but some would.
Makes sense.
And I don't know. It's just a place to gather, and I think there've always been sort of underground places for when it was illegal to be that way, which we're not far off again, to be honest. If some people had their way, but you know, it's just
I don't see that happening again.
There were brothels. There were also those places. Look, I'll tell you one story as well. When I was living around the Flemington area, I went for a massage. All right, I went for a massage.
And that's what I did.
And I went in and I'd requested a guy because I had the biggest knot. I just wanted some guy to go in and like get his elbows in there.
Only a guy could fix that.
Do you know what I mean? No, but there was some women there, but that day I just felt like they said guy or girl. And I just I said guys.
I know this place.
And I went there and then whatever. And then I was taken, as I went for my appointment, I was taken upstairs. And I was like, this is weird because I've just gone past all the massage parlor things. I went to a room. Went into a room, there's a massage table. He said, take your clothes off and put your face down. I'm like, well, okay. And then there was like a bed on the floor, like a mattress. I was like, this is a bit dodgy. And I felt like I was going to be murdered. But he came back in and he started massaging, which was a great massage. And then got to a point where, you turn over and he's just like, you want extra? I said, what do you mean? He's like, do you want extra? And then I was like, oh, okay. And I wanted him to say even more. So I was like, I'm going to make you say it again.
Huh?
And he's like, you want extra? I said, what do you mean extra? And he was like, you want... And I was like, oh, really? I said, how much? And he was like, $80. I said, done, let's go.
It's more expensive for gay guys.
I don't know. I don't really remember. It could have been cheaper. I didn't actually do it.
Oh, no, it
Or
is
did
cheaper.
But I went in there. I was like, I just went for a massage.
It's cheaper being gay, everyone.
There
Just
we go.
saying.
Gays are just...
I was quoted 100.
100? Was it the same guy? Was it the same guy? No, he was a girl. Okay. Anyway, yeah.
I love
So
the reaction there.
$100?
Yeah. 20%
Jesus
more.
Christ.
20%. That's
Inflation.
the man tax.
It's probably...
It's man
And
tax.
look, that was a few years ago, so it could have been...
It's gone up.
It's gone up.
I can't agree with
Jesus.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So,
But I haven't been at that point yet. I've not needed to go out and do that. Like, I'm okay on my own.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, it's so cheaper.
Thanks to Mrs. Palmer.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Palmer.
Or both sometimes.
Trans Palmer.
They, them.
That-
Oh, I'm glad we can laugh at that. That's funny. Look, I'm from an old school era. I think I said this last time. When I was growing up, there was gay, bi, straight. That was it.
yeah.
Look, there were trans people existed,
yeah.
but there was never the I identify as a goldfish
Yeah.
kind of vibe. It's
gotten a
like,
bit over
come
the
on.
top,
It is a
hasn't
little bit, but and I might get people telling me that, but that's where I'm from. That's how I was brought up, and I understand everyone wants to be identified in their own way, and I'm happy for them and that. But I'm no.
Well, when you were brought up, like when you and I were brought up, the Western world had only come. It's only 40 years after the Second World War. You think about war times.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, it's so different.
People's hierarchy of needs are different during war times. The
Yeah.
Second World War, there's no time for that kind of.
No.
You're getting bombed, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's just a product of the Western world being
Too woke.
safe,
Yeah.
being very safe. Being very safe,
Yeah.
and people just being bored with safety.
Yeah,
People being bored with safety. Just think about that for a second. Like when you walk out of your house and you go to your job, you get paid into your bank account automatically. Your super and tax are getting paid automatically. You've got your supermarket just down the street.
Get bored.
You're bored. Like, how can I
Constantly.
make this challenging? If you think about being in the Second World War times, you weren't bored because you were just trying to stay alive or trying to feed yourself. Or before that, 20 years before that, there was a depression. People couldn't even put food on the table.
You're having to go out and work 2 jobs.
Yeah.
You haven't got to rush back because there's a show on Netflix or whatever you want to watch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now, like, people can literally order, like, not leave the house and have everything.
Anything to the door.
Human interaction, entertainment, whatever kind of entertainment they
That's
want.
what I got to tell you. Yeah.
So, yeah, the point is that this is the product of being way too safe.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And that's all it is. That's all it is.
Well, on an app that I'm on,
my
Tinder.
God.
Let's have a look.
Sorry.
Hang on. What is it? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Lovely brown hair. I couldn't see which origin she was, but she's beautiful from what I saw.
I was...
Don't even don't make me to be that person. Are you looking at the art? Are you cheeky?
Sorry. You were going to say something.
Tinder, right? So you're talking about everything to your phone and whatever.
Yeah.
Now, when you go on Tinder, there's a button on there that you can have AI, and you can, and it gives you a scenario like somewhere in the world, and you can speak to it, and it rates your dating like experience. So you have a date with this AI guy or woman, and he'll ask you a question, and you're like, nah. And based on what response you give, it scores you whether you're engaging, whether if you're on a real date, whatever. But it talks to you, and I was having a conversation with this like AI person. I was like, this is weird. So you don't even you don't even have to date if you don't want to. You can just sit there and talk to a phone. And there's an app.
That's depressing.
To have a person on there.
That's depressing.
It is depressing. It's like I should just go out more, but I don't like to venture out too much because people are feral these days.
Yeah, it's expensive.
And it's expensive. And this is good. But like going on a night out, you got to get dressed up, go out. Can't be asked. Get a taxi. Or if not, it's public transport.
I said this before. You've been there and done that.
Yes, I've
you
done
know
it
what I
all.
mean? And so when we're at this age, I'm 40 now. At this age, I'll go to I'll be on a night out just cause. And I'm like, what am I even doing here? You know what I mean?
You have a realization, you're like, what the fuck? Like,
like this is just too deja vu. Like I know I know how this night ends. It's ended every single possible way it can end in the past, except with murder. My death. And I almost nearly came close to that.
No way.
Yeah, so like there's nothing here for me now.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've taken that one home.
Yeah.
I've been picked up. I've been through that experience. I've been beat up. I've been drunk. I've been high. I've been stoned. I've slept on the bench. All of it.
Fell asleep
What
on the
am
bus.
I doing here? Yeah. There's nothing here for me anymore.
No.
I have this thing now that I love and care about. This project that I love and care enough about. I had Jared Goundry, who's a comedian, on my podcast.
Yeah,
He's
I saw that.
Army veteran. Yeah, you did. Yeah, that is very good. I always take a little piece away from my guests, right? And the bit I took away from Jared was that he doesn't drink anymore. Actually, he posted the other day that he's been sober 500 days, which is wild. Be sober 500 hours.
Or minutes.
So Jared was like, I just kind of realized at some point that I'm the product.
Yeah.
And I have to look after me.
Correct.
And I have to look after, I have to manage it, and I have to look after the product.
Yeah.
Because I am the product.
Mm.
And so,
You're the machine.
getting drunk is
it's not good
conducive to that. And I'm going through that journey at the moment.
Yeah.
Just being like, whoa, you've got this massive opportunity here with this. If you just stay on the straight and narrow, like if you can just stay on the straight
Don't have a drink.
narrow,
Don't have a drink. Yeah.
you could actually turn this into something.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, you got all your vices just going.
Yeah.
They're just nagging at you. They just come here. Just go a little bit. Ooh, come over here.
And because what? Okay. Night-sabres out.
Night-sabre. That's it.
But the same, like if if I have a drink and you go and meet friends, you have drinks and you're out, or not even out or at a house or whatever, then the next day you feel dusty. I've wasted half a day when I could have got up and actually planned some podcast or guest, or could have.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Or regret.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or I could have reached out to those people that I wanted to reach out for, but now I'm going to have to do it in the week, which is going to take some time.
I was no longer able to tolerate that anymore. You hear, have you ever seen the thing on, when people put up that kind of quote on Instagram? Heaps of people say this, Like life begins when you get tired of your own.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the minimum viable I need to get rid of?
Yeah.
And it's that. It's
Yeah,
that
okay.
feeling.
Yeah.
It's that next day you've wasted it, bro.
You've just wasted your time.
Yeah. You've wasted it. You're depressed until Wednesday. You want to jump off a bridge. I've been there. I've done that. I've got the T-shirt. Speaking of T-shirt.
Oh, no, don't.
No, I'm joking.
Hang on.
I'm joking.
I've got a
I'm
really
joking.
craned neck at the moment. Oh. Hi.
What was the accent? Foreign?
I think American.
Please.
Hello?
How did she just walk past this? Just so
And it's just
nonchalantly.
like, I think her mother was a bit snooty. Because she just literally, as I turned, she was like there. And I went like that. She went, but I was like, hello. And
Yeah, I reckon you'd be a good wingman.
I am such a good wingman.
That's the thing.
Now, talking of, so later, after
sorry.
the podcast, no, I'm going to tell you about being a wingman. Later on today, I'm going to drive past my friend Carmel, whose friend or not really a partner, they sleep together a lot and he's living with her and stuff like that. But they're having his birthday and he's having a barbecue later tonight. I said, I'll swing by, have a drink with you, and then I'll just leave you to it to say hi anyway. But how she met him, and he is fresh off the boat, South American, literally like doesn't speak very much English. We met at an event that me and Carmel were at she hope me saying this, at an event somewhere. And we'd all been drinking because the hotel plies us with everything. We had loads of beautiful food. And then they left us with the bottles and we just finished it off. And then this guy was sat on his own and we were like, do you want to join us? And he's like, oh, good. Like I can practice my English or whatever. And we were just having a chat. And then they disappeared. And then they came back. And
Sounds like he was practicing more shagging
yeah.
in English.
And they're dating. So, but I helped that. Like I'm the
That's
wing
way
person.
too easy.
Because I made him, I was telling him like, he finds me funny and very entertaining.
You were
which
like,
is,
tickle her here.
well, I actually said, well, show, like he said, oh, I work out. And I said, well, show me. And he was like, okay. He lifted his top up and I saw
Did he?
Carmel's face was like,
Shameless.
it is whatever. And I was like, wow, that's you know, that's some good abs there. Probably doesn't have them now because he's been eating and drinking a lot. That's fine. I've seen him since.
Well, that's what happens when you get a shag.
Well,
You
yeah,
let
when you
yourself
get
go.
happy or, you know, into a lull. I think he wants more. She doesn't. But anyway, that's
More
somebody else.
being a visa.
Well, I've also said watch out for that. But he's talking about children and stuff like that. She's like, no, it's not my time. I don't think it's ever going to be my time. But I've been a great wingman going out before.
I reckon you'd be a sensational wingman.
Thank you. Yeah, well, just name the time and the place in
No,
your
well, I'm not.
3 months of hibernation.
I'm not interested.
Good.
I'm not.
Good answer.
I'm sorry,
Right
but
answer.
I'm just not. I'm just not.
Oh, we just catch up.
You see the curly haired goddess that just walked past?
Yeah.
Like she's a stunning woman.
Yeah.
Like there's a part of me that would just love to have some time. You know what I mean? Just building up the chemistry, you know.
Definitely building
just
up something.
The vibes, the lightsaber.
Yep. Night-sabre.
Lightsaber. You know, just getting the vibes, just smelling the pheromones just oozing out, you know, and then just putting it, just sealing the deal, right? But then there's another part of me that just goes, dude, the minute she came over, you would just lose interest straight away because you're so locked in right now
Yeah, fair enough.
that even like, you know, Amazon goddess.
An Amazon goddess. Yeah, that's kind of hot though.
Yeah. Yes, a spear and like teeth on the necklace.
Oh, yeah, hot.
You could put her in that easy.
Yeah.
But then I'd be like, yeah, I'm actually busy editing later. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you like the chase, but then it's like,
Done.
oh,
I'm so done.
can't be bothered.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like it falls off a cliff.
Yeah.
It's like, yep. Keen.
Nah.
I think it's going to happen.
Nah.
It just falls off a cliff. The interest is gone and
Yeah.
I'm now locked back in again.
Yeah. You're hiding.
And look, I'll rub one out when I get home. You know, but that'll take 5 minutes. You know what I mean? To 10.
You're not. You're not selling yourself here. 10 minutes.
Well, yeah.
No, I mean when you're on your own, that's all you need.
Oh, when you're on
Yeah,
your own, please.
Yeah.
So 5 minutes is too long, if anything.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah.
I
Actually,
need to knock
I'll
this
be
out.
back
I got pies in the oven.
Pies, yes. I love a good pie. You have to have a bit of mash with it as well, though. Just wash your hands. Nah.
Wow, this podcast has really changed today.
This
is episode
fine.
81.
That's okay.
This podcast has changed.
Just use a good clip, not the rude bits.
I don't think we're coming back from this.
No, that's all right. I don't care.
I've revealed a lot today as well.
We have, but what they don't know is that after the last one, we actually caught up and I knew a bit more about you and like who you were, which is great.
Yeah, that's
we
nice.
had a little beer
Same.
and I liked that. It was a nice little connection. So I kind of, you just turn up.
many
What's
beers
going
did
on?
we
I'm having
order?
a stroke too.
Did we have two? Did we have
They were only
two
little.
each?
They were like, yeah, just little.
So we had beer and chips, and it cost me $70.
$70.
Yeah, it was $70 to get 2 beers each. And
Next one will be
and
on
some-
me when I'm not
some chips.
running off for a
No,
podcast.
no. You got coffees, but
Wow.
but I think that's also part of the reason I felt a little bit depressed after our last
Really?
episode. I was like, I can't believe I just got stooged $70 for some potatoes and some beer.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's a
mean?
lot. It should have been more
I
like
went
40
home
bucks.
thinking I need to do that day again.
Yeah.
We got to do this right next time. I didn't know to charge me $70 for some
$70.
fries.
Movida, $70. Ridiculous.
I'm sorry. Look,
No.
it's a great restaurant. It was crisp lager and
Potatoes
the
were crispy, though.
bravas.
Yeah.
They weren't chips. They were bravas.
Yeah.
Okay.
With special sauce.
Yeah. Bravas. The Costa Brava. Costa Brava.
Costa
in-
Brava, yeah.
In Spain.
Spain.
I wonder if that's where they come from.
Patatas bravas.
Yeah.
Patatas.
Maybe.
I don't know. I do love Spain.
Yeah.
Good food.
Yeah. What are you doing? When are you traveling next?
Actually, that's a good question.
Really?
With any luck, like with work, I work in entertainment and sports. Anyway, there's an incentive there that one person from my company in sales gets to go to global. And global is literally what it is. It's a destination anywhere in the world. They put on 3 or 4 days and they take about 4,000 people from the entire company that are top achievers. And it's been in Berlin. Last year it was Portugal. They put on a big superstar. So Kylie Minogue has performed just for these people before.
Nice.
They have all these people come on stage. There's lots of different activations that you can be involved in, but they pay for your airfares, accommodation, or your food and drink, whatever.
Right.
And it's in LA this year. And I've been to LA a few times, but I'm in the running for it.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. So I know.
Hashtag high achiever.
I know, right? It's just great. I'm doing the job's great, going well. But there's a few things there that, I'm mindful of. Flying in California is probably a little bit more of a relaxed state, but there are parts of America that aren't allowing people in because they're from South America heritage or because they're, gay or whatever. And they're actually looking at people's phones now as well, and your Instagram
What
and
do
your
you mean?
Facebook. So it's never been a thing before. But when you go through customs and they're very scary. If you've been to the States before or LA, they're very scary anyway. And it takes you a long time, hours to queue up. You get to your point and they're like, and they look at you. What are you doing? And you're like, I'm here for, and there's just their deadpan. There's no, like when you come to Australia, they're like, hey, g'day. Like, but they're just terrible. They're horrible people. Very rare to crack a smile. Now they're asking some, if they feel like it, I know if it's everyone, I need to have a look at your social media. And they're looking at Facebook and Instagram. Well, if you're on Instagram, you're on the home or the search page.
Follow me, follow you back. Is
Yeah, exactly.
that what you say?
I've got like drag queens and half naked men on my, like, they just come up. It's an algorithm.
Yeah.
Yours might have Asian women or busty women or just women.
No, they don't.
I don't know. I've never looked. Maybe show me after. But they're looking for posts about the president.
I've revealed way too much about myself.
They're looking for
now I'm
anti-Trump
predictable.
stuff. Or if they don't like that you are trans or something like that, they can actually turn you around and just deny you entry. So I'm kind of a bit, if I do get the opportunity to go, this time it's going to be very different to what I've been before. Am I going to get asked to look at my Facebook? I might just delete it before I get there anyway.
president.
I'm
I
gonna
love
go-
what he's done with the place.
Yeah. Huge
Huge.
mistake. I might just go and just wear like a American pride badge, like a heart with the American flag, and just go, I love this country. Not like as gay as that though.
No,
Like,
no, no,
"Sir,
no, no, no.
I love this country.
Yeah. I'm not even American.
I'm not even American, but I'm
I
not
would
even
die.
American.
I would die for this country.
But yeah, I would die.
No, you can't be too over the top because then they'll think you want to stay.
Correct. And that's what I was thinking. I thought,
I love
say it's
this
work.
country, not enough to live here.
Yeah.
I want to die for it.
Just passing. just passing through.
Yeah.
So look, yeah, so that's where I might be traveling next. If not, then
Just salute them. Yeah, when you
Okay,
get to the
sir.
airport, just salute them.
Just,
They'll
sir.
be like, who the f is this guy? We need more of this here. You're in.
sir, I love your country. I've only come for the Pop-Tarts and the Reese's Pieces, and I'm out. No, but then next year I'm hopefully going. I want to go to Europe,
Yeah.
and I've never been back that far. Excuse me, I just kicked the stand. And since I left in 2012, so I've got a wedding that I'm going to in Spain. Ooh, just got chills.
Yeah, same.
And yeah, so most probably be 2026, and I'll probably go on a holiday. Probably, I don't mind just like you, but at home taking a few months just to.
Yeah, well, yeah.
My calendar's always busy though. There is always something on, and if it's not on, I'm just chilling at home. Just pulling up his trousers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a morning! It's been
know.
good though.
Yeah, this has been
Are we?
great.
How are we okay for time? I haven't even checked.
Well, yeah, we're probably getting close to wrapping it up, to be
Okay.
honest. Just because I really need to pee.
Yeah, well, I was thinking that. I don't know if I'm going to pee or shit myself, to be honest, because I've had milk.
first? Who goes first? How bad is it on a scale of 1 to
Where's
10?
the loo?
Either back at the cafe or at Fed Square.
Well, I'm going to the car park's that way. That's why I came, but I walked the other way around to come.
Well,
just
one
to
of us
play-
has to wait here with my equipment.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh no, do you need to pee? I might have to go first.
Okay.
I don't know. Hang on. Just give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. It might subside.
This is the best way to end a podcast.
I don't know. It's when you get to 42, sometimes it just you might hold it one end and the other end might just come out.
I'm just doing like breathwork exercises. I can hold this. I can hold this.
Not when you get 42, it might just suddenly drip out
Yeah.
both ends. I'm just going to tell you.
All right. Well,
Anyway.
I think our guests have had enough of this.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry.
But this has been so good to have you back, man. Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much for agreeing to do this again.
More than
And I
more than
loved
welcome.
this chat.
Thank you.
We just went places.
Always. I love talking about anything,
Yeah.
as you can probably tell.
Yeah, we could do this for a lot longer. And
Yeah.
we'll definitely do this again.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm looking forward to you getting things back on track with exposure,
Thank you.
and making. I just hope that it's able to end up smooth experience for you
Right.
and everyone that's involved in it.
Thank you.
And I'm definitely going to be there.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
have to be there.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And yeah,
Come and check it
this-
out.
Yeah, this episode 81, sometime July 2025. So yeah, I'll keep you in the loop on
Thank
when
you.
it gets posted, and we'll stay in touch.
Like, share, comment. Don't forget to follow the Lui Diaz podcast.
Ooh, I'm going to take that as a
Yeah.
soundbite. All right,
Do it.
on 3. Let's clap it out. 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Nice one, Johnno. Nice one. Love it, brother.
Thank you.